Hey guys, how's it going? It's Anthony, and I just woke up, but I've been wanting to film this video for a long time. I just didn't really know how to make it. I'm making this video just because I wanted to talk about what I've been up to the past month. Well, not really what I've been up to, but more what's been up with me. This is hard. It's been a really hard month. This whole year has kind of been hard, but yeah, everything kind of just came crashing down this past month, but I'm doing okay, so that's all that matters. See, I just found out the other day that I have MS, and first it was really hard. Didn't feel fair that I had MS. Me, the creative fool that makes all these hats, skateboards, that makes movies, makes music. All I ever wanted to do when I was a kid was skateboard, and now I might not be able to skateboard. The same. I might be able to skate, but not the same. I don't know how this is going to affect me. I was terrified at first, but now I think as long as I just take care of myself and eat right, sleep good, exercise, hopefully I could feel okay, feel good enough to do the things I love, and use this disease and what I've learned from it to help others who feel like I do, feel like they can't express themselves, but also to help myself realize that I want to use this disease to be more healthy and more mindful of how I feel. And who knows, if I wasn't diagnosed with this, I could have been unhealthy. I could have died in 20 years from heart attack, sugar overdose, because I was eating a lot of sugar, eating a lot of bread, carbs. Diabetes is a thing in my family, so I mean, that could have been bad. So this past week I've just been eating vegetables, gluten-free. I haven't touched sugar. I had a little bit of chocolate frosting for my brother's birthday cake on my finger, but yeah, I'm just craving a donut right now. It's crazy. So what's been going on? So, I mean, now that I think back, my diagnosis makes sense because I've had these symptoms for the past like 2 years. I just didn't know it. It started out, it's just a numb finger, and I didn't know why my finger would be numb when I had a herniated disc. Because, you know, usually the nervous feelings run down. So if my disc was down here, why would I feel it in my finger? That doesn't make sense. So that kind of freaked me out a little bit. Numb hand. Then I would get a numb 3 fingers and a numb this part of my hand. And it wasn't numb like lack of feeling. It was just kind of like the sensation was reduced and it felt like dead. Like a dead limb. Like my fingers felt kind of like dead. It was weird. It wasn't tingling like when you sleep wrong and your blood isn't really circulating well in that area. It was more of just like constant dead feeling. I remember that lasted a couple days. I had numb feelings in my shin. Like when I touched my shin, it was numb. So that numbness was weird. Earlier this year, around like January, I became depressed, and I didn't really know why. I just felt sad all the time. Just didn't feel like what I was doing had a purpose or a point. I went to the doctor and they gave me antidepressants because they thought there were wrong levels in my head, which doesn't make sense to me, because why would you diagnose someone with depression when you don't know their brain? They didn't do any tests, they didn't do anything, she just gave me antidepressants. That's all I have to say to the doctor. That shit pissed me off. Anyway, I was taking antidepressants for 3 months thinking that I was actually depressed from chemicals, or lack of chemicals rather. And around April of 2018, this year, I was really suicidal from the medicine. I just didn't like the way it made me feel at all. So I just stopped taking it cold turkey. I know that's like bad for antidepressants, I guess when you are depressed, but I wasn't like, I knew that it wasn't the chemicals because that medicine wasn't working right at all. So I stopped taking it and it was terrible. I went through terrible discontinuation symptoms. I had vertigo, I couldn't walk straight, dizzy. I was throwing up for about 2 days. I didn't eat for 2 weeks. Well, maybe a week, and then after a week I was like eating like crackers and small things, but at first it was really bad. So finally felt better. I was able to walk again, and took me a couple days to adjust, but I felt good. And this summer I drove across the country to Sacramento, where I am now. Felt great. I felt good in June. I felt good in July. Just little minor things that would come up, like little numbness or pain. I didn't think anything of it really. And then in August, I got my first migraine right here, and my body hurt, my head hurt, and then I got a little numbness in my arm and in my legs. It wasn't numb like I couldn't feel or lack of strength. It was numb like sensation to touch and cold. So like a cold finger would feel hot, a cold tabletop would feel hot, things would burn, things would feel weird. And then when people would touch me in the side, it would like burn and I would jump and get scared. So migraine was there. I didn't feel strong in my legs like when I walked or ran, but that went away after 3 days, and it was quick, didn't last long. But then September 8th, I think, I woke up with a headache, and it was a stressful day, didn't feel good, and that was when this is still happening. So that was the first flare, like bad one, and woke up migraine stress. My whole right side of my body was numb, like you took scissors and cut me in half. Right from there, it was numb on this side, all over. The sensation thing, it wasn't numb, it was just the sensation. So cold. I remember taking a bath, so the water was hot. When I got in the hot water, I could feel the hot water here on this side of my body, but over here it was like lukewarm water. It was the weirdest sensation, weirdest feeling. It was gnarly, but it's now October 7th, and, well, actually the story's not done. So I laid in this bed for about 2 weeks thinking I had the flu, not getting any better, wasn't going away. I was still very dizzy. My vision was really blurred. It was like you took this eye and brought my vision down here, and then took this eye and brought my vision up here. And when I opened both eyes, it was like a double vision. I couldn't focus on anything. It's like the two images wouldn't merge. They just stayed like this. So I went to the hospital. They did tests, and then they did an MRI and found out that I had MS. I have lesions in my brain, my spine. But it's early now, which is good because I've only just started having symptoms. So what I've decided to do is, now that I'm starting to feel a little better, I can finally see again. I'm probably at 95% with my sight, though. It's not really perfect, but it's manageable. Just gonna eat better, take care of myself, and hopefully I can do the things I love and make more videos and music and skate again. That's why I haven't really done anything. I released my music video in this bed while I was feeling sick from that flare-up that I now know was an MS flare-up. And it's been hard dealing with it. I think it's been harder for everyone else, but I think I'm gonna be okay. I really hope I don't degenerate over the next 5 years and, you know, have to use a cane or a walker. I hope I can continue to use my body and just pray that I don't have one of those flare-ups again. That was gnarly. You know, when the doctor told me what I have, I was shaking, I was so scared. That's the first moment in my life that I felt like I could die. Not from MS, just that feeling of, like, I might die was really scary. I know now that I'm not going to die from what I have. It might take me 10 years to die, who knows? No one knows, I don't know, I'm not going to die, I'm feeling great. But that was the first moment that I felt like I'm fragile and I'm not who I've always thought I was. I'm Anthony. I'm always gonna be creative, but the shell that I've been placed in is, it's not a strong one right now. It's fragile, and it's been really hard, you know, coping with the fact that I have what I have, and everyone else around me, at least to my knowledge, they're all able to do the things they love and are able to walk, and it really makes me sad when I see people all down and all like down on themselves. They shouldn't be, because you have your health and you're so healthy you could be doing whatever you want. If you had a chronic disease, I would feel bad for you. A lot of people do, and it sucks. I don't really know what I'm trying to say right now. I guess I'm trying to say that it sucks, like, that I have this disease and other people don't, and they're complaining about their lives and their problems. I don't know, I guess those problems just seem so insignificant now, at least to me. I don't really think about those stupid problems anymore. I don't deal with stress the same way. This has changed the way I see the world, which is really cool. So yeah guys, that's about it. I haven't felt good to do anything. I've just been focusing on trying to feel better, my health. I haven't skated since early September. Even then when I skated it wasn't that good because I was sick. Anyway, I'm not feeling too great right now as far as like, I'm really tired and I'm worn out. I'm always tired. I just woke up and I'm tired. But you know what? I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna keep trying to be positive. I'm gonna eat good. Hopefully I can feel better in this next 2 weeks to skateboard again, slowly introduce things I love, and yeah, I really miss burritos, and I really miss granola cereal with bananas, and I miss ice cream. I miss so many things. But yeah, this is the first video of many of my journey, starting my journey. This isn't so much like an MS video, this is more of just like what happened to me, and what I've been going through and why I haven't been able to create art. With that being said, alright guys, so yesterday I made orders for my EP for physical copies, and I want to show you what they look like because they look good. Here we go. So those look good. The EP should be coming out in November, hopefully, if I don't have a flare-up. I'm just going to try to focus on feeling better so I can make my music. I do want to make another video of why I make music and what it means to me. But for now, I'll leave it at that. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I want to thank everyone who may or may not be watching this video, but I want to thank everyone for the support they've given me this past month. It's been amazing to know that so many people do care about me, especially after this whole month of feeling like I didn't exist or that I'm just another human. Thank you guys so much for making me feel like I'm special and making me feel like I matter, because now I know I do, but it means so much to me. So thank you guys. I really appreciate all of you for watching this and all of you for your love and support. And I have to thank my mom so much for flying out here when she found out I was sick and helping me get better. She stayed here for about a week and a half, helping me get on my feet again, making my house all clean. She really helped me through this hard time, so I have to thank my mom especially. She's always here to love and support me, so thank you, Mom, so much. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.